everyone, I'm Becca over here at Unmarked Beauty and Wellness. I'm one of the estheticians and laser techs here, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about one of my favorite treatments, and that is Moxi from Sciton. So Moxi is a really cool treatment. This is safe for all skin tones. It's going to treat a lot of different things for you too, but to just kind of give you an overview of what this treatment does, this is going to address texture in the skin. It's going to help with fine lines. It's going to help with pigmentation, and in general, it's gonna really help rejuvenate the skin, sort of brighten, smooth, and polish things for you. Moxi is going to be a wonderful treatment for anyone who's just starting to see some of the signs of aging in the skin. Also, if you have stubborn pigmentation, especially something that's been sort of difficult to treat with, say, chemical peels or other professional treatments, Moxi is a great option to really clean up that pigmentation and even out the skin tone. It's really going to smooth, soften, and brighten anybody's skin. So truly anyone is a good candidate for Moxi, but particularly it's going to work great on pigmentation or any of those sort of textural changes that you start to see with time. All right, so I'm going to walk you through a little bit of what the Moxi treatment actually looks like. After we take you into our photo room and do some imaging, we're going to bring you into the treatment room here, and we're going to apply a little bit of topical numbing for you before we start the procedure. Moxi's not super painful, but you feel a little bit of heat. It feels a little bit prickly, and the numbing's really going to kind of help take that edge off and make it super comfortable for you. So after we've had some time for that numbing to take effect for you, we're going to clean your skin off so that we are nice and clean and dry before we begin the procedure. And then when we start doing the Moxi, we're going to be using this handpiece, and this handpiece is actually going to be rolling over the skin. We're going to be going back and forth as we're treating different areas, and it's going to be a very fast treatment for you. Really, the prep work that we do to get you ready for the treatment takes longer than the treatment itself. So on average, if I'm treating someone's face, we're done in 5 to 10 minutes after we've started the treatment. When it comes to treating a little bit larger areas, obviously that timeline will be a little bit extended. But one of the wonderful things about Moxi is it is so fast, it's so easy, and you get such a nice appearance to the skin when it's all said and done. So next up, we're going to talk a little bit about pre and post care when it comes to Moxi. When you are preparing for your Moxi treatment, we want to try and avoid too much sun exposure for the first couple of weeks leading up to your appointment. I also recommend that you take a break from any of your active ingredients in your skin. What I mean by that is we don't really want you on any retinols. I even like to see you stop using alpha hydroxy acids, which is an exfoliant on the skin, for at least a few days, preferably about a week before your treatment. We just want to make sure that the skin is not compromised in any way before we move forward with that treatment for you. As far as post-care goes, post-care for Moxi is really, really easy. So what Moxi is going to do and what it's going to feel like when you're healing from the treatment, it's going to make you a little bit dry. You're going to feel a little bit of texture to the skin, kind of sandpapery. On your face, that's going to resolve usually in about 5 to 10 days, depending on how fast your skin heals from things. There are some things that you can do though that really speed up that process and get you more of the desired result that we want to see with that. We get a question often about Moxi, what is the downtime after that procedure? Now, my definition of downtime might be a little different than your definition of downtime, so let's talk about what that looks like for you. There is a process that you go through in the healing from Moxi where you get what's called MENS, microscopic epidermal necrotic debris. We don't have to dive too deep into that, but essentially what that means is you're going to have a little bit of texture on the skin. You're going to be able to feel it, and if someone's really up close with you, they may be able to see it. Most people are not going to notice those sorts of things, but say you speak in front of people, or you have family photos, or you have something important that you really want to look good for. I would recommend that you do your Moxi a few weeks before that event so that you're fully recovered, your skin is smooth, soft, and glowing after the procedure. So in summary, Moxi is a wonderful treatment for anyone who is just starting to see the signs of aging, has maybe a little bit of sun damage or some unevenness, or whether that's tone or texture to the skin. It's really going to help smooth, soften, and polish the skin. It's going to brighten things up for you, regardless of your concern and what your skin tone looks like. And again, this was Becca with Unmarked Beauty and Wellness. Thanks for spending a little time with me today.